Let's go. So as far as I know, I'm the only person in the world who has ever run this. Nobody else does. It's a shame though. It's really interesting, especially in terms of routing. So the story is basically, hey, let's go to this library. Hey, there's a very strange looking book, let's read it. Oh my god, we just unleashed a swarm of zombies in the world and now we have to fix it. Okay. So just like ZAMN, there's 10 victims per level and I'm gonna try to kill them instead of saving them, so that there's gonna be fewer victims in the next levels of the same world. It only works per world though, it does not work for the whole game. So I'm gonna have fewer victims for the same world, but when I go to the next world, the 10 victims will be back, and I will have to save them again. So now I'm really tied by having... I need the correct amount of keys. There's not many keys and you start the game with 0. So I have to collect a lot of keys so that I can open up doors and windows. So I'm gonna save this guy because getting him killed is really time wasting. And same for these guys. You can get these flying imps to kill him, but it's actually quite slow. And now I really need this. Come on. What is he doing? Ah, I wasted a key. That sucks. Uh-oh. I don't have a key for this. I think I'm gonna have to get the key over there. Hang on, that sucks. There's a key here. Okay, there's a key. Indeed. Oh, that's not a good start. That's okay. Good thing I know a few strats. It's a game I actually had as a kid. That's why I know it pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna attract this ghost. The ghost is pretty good because he goes really fast. He actually goes faster and faster. Kill this hobo, thank you. And now kill the painter over there. Kill him. Just kill him, please. No, don't kill me, kill him. Thank you. I'm gonna get some other guys killed. There I picked up a plasma gun. Plasma gun is gonna be really effective against some of the later bosses. Not really right now though. Okay, nice. I didn't have to stop to get this guy killed. And I'm gonna use the ghost for one last hobo. Kill him, please, kill him, kill him, kill him, thank you. Alright, he's dead. And now I'm gonna use a tree. Yeah, this tree is an enemy. He's invincible also. Oh, almost. Oh, nice. Okay, that was pretty lucky. And I'm definitely gonna grab this potion. So this red potion turns me into the Grim Reaper. I will use one in the 3rd level. It's actually really good for routing. It has some other uses as well, but you will see that in the next levels. Okay, so unlike ZAMN, in this game the door does not appear where you are when you pick the last victim. It appears at the set location in the level, so you just have to know where it is. Okay, I need this ghost to kill a grandpa. So yeah, I killed 6 people in the previous level, so there's 4 left. I'm gonna have 3 of them killed, so that I will only have 1 victim to save in the next 2 levels, and that's gonna make those levels really much faster. So the only one I'm gonna let live is the painter over there, this painter, because getting him killed again is really slow. I need you kill this weird guy, the weird unlucky guy. They get stuck on doors. Oh, let's just kill him. Another one will pop. No? Yes. Okay. Yeah, there can be no more than 2 or maybe 3 zombies on the screen. Alright, he's dead. Cool. Yeah, you really want to have only 1 victim alive for the next levels, because if you have more than 1, the second one will have me go through the whole level and it's going to be very slow. Okay, here I start being a tiny bit scared because there's only 1 victim, and if she dies, like, she's here. Okay, alright. Sometimes I can get extremely unlucky and have her die immediately to one of these eyeballs. It's extremely rare, but it can happen. It shouldn't. Okay, and in a really serious attempt, I would just go to the exit. But this is... I want to be a little bit safe, so I grabbed this blue potion. Blue potions make you invincible, but also you can run on holes, basically. You're even invincible against gravity, which is really amazing, and that's going to be useful later. So I need that extra blue potion. Again, I would not grab this in a really serious workout attempt. I would count on luck to get some things done in the last bit of the game. But yeah, you cannot count on that for a marathon run. How many keys do I have? Just one. Right, yeah, I'm really low on keys on the start of the game. I'm gonna pick up a few. There's only one victim, it's Painter over there. Let's get the key also. Only 3 keys, that's kinda low. I'm gonna also get the key here. Yeah, that's a key I might skip sometimes, but my key count is pretty low. So you saw that those last 2 levels were really fast because there was only 1 victim to save, so I didn't need to go too much out of my way. Okay, first boss is Robocop for some reason. He makes an appearance in this game. I have no explanation. Don't even ask. This game is amazing. Okay, so I used my only smash cannon that I had. It does 17 damage a piece. But now I've depleted all, so I'm gonna use machine gun, which does only 13 damage per hit. Yeah, I watched the game's RAM, and values are interesting. And they're not exactly the same for all bosses. Okay, that was actually a fast kill. I'm pretty happy about that. Now I'm gonna switch to laser, because there's some really powerful enemies in the next world that I'm gonna have to kill. So yeah, when you beat a boss, well, that's the end of first world. That's the end of Metropolis. I beat the boss, and okay, for some reason 10 victims appear. You have to save them, and the door appears. And now, second world, the Japan or Chinese dynasty. I'm not sure exactly what. I think it's Dynasty Ming is the official title. Okay, this guy's gonna die. Thank you. I need this samurai or whatever he is. Kill that lady, thank you. And now we're gonna go kill someone else over there. I like killing people. Kill this poor dude, thank you. I need to kill him. Okay, oh nice, the imp goes straight to this guy. That's nice. Okay, 4 victims killed. I'm really good at saving them. I want to pay. Oh, this guy is there. Oh, kill him. Alright, yeah, that's cool. That's pretty lucky. I don't even need to do that myself then. I'm actually going to save that girl because we still need to save a few. I could finish this level with just two victims saved, which would be nice, but if I have 2, 3 or 4 it does not matter too much because they're pretty much located at the same places. I need this blue potion though. I'm going to make some stops for potions in this game, or for keys in the beginning of the game. Is this guy dead? Oh, yeah! Kill him. Nice. Ah, cool. Okay, there's usually nobody to kill that lady, so I really have to save her. Have 4 keys, which should just be enough. So I haven't really mentioned controls in this game, so you have to hold your fire button, which is Y. It fires, but it also makes you run. So the controls are extremely unusual in this game. You have to really get used to it. It's quite strange. I'm gonna take this key just for safety. I probably don't need it. Yeah, those two guys that were stuck together. Okay, all right. How many victims do I still have? I think 3. That's pretty good. Maybe even 2. How many? Oh, 2. That's cool. Okay, so how is this level again when there's only 2? I'm used to 3 or 4. 2, I think. No, I think I still have to go to the bottom part. So having 2 or 3 does not really save any time. I was just kind of lucky. It's not going to save much time. So this is laser. Laser is really powerful. So that's why I like using it. So there's this girl. So this is the last level before the boss, so it doesn't matter to kill victims now. I'm going to pick up a few keys. because there's still a few doors to open. After this I should probably have enough keys. Oops. So your character controls sort of like a car. You can steer, you can drift. It's very interesting. Oh wait, yeah, indeed, this guy is not here because I only had 2 victims. I forgot. Okay, let's pick up everything here. And now we're gonna fight the second boss. So for this, the second boss, I'm gonna become invincible with the blue potion and kill him with plasma gun. Plasma gun is usually a pretty weak weapon, but for some reason, I really don't know why, it's really effective against this boss, and also the next one. I really don't know why. Usually plasma gun only does 11 damage, but for this boss it does 17. And don't ask me why. It might be an error in the game. I really think it's a mistake. But yeah, it turns out to be great because there's a lot of plasma guns that I could find throughout the game, so it's really nice that this actually works. It really works out. When I discovered that, it changed my routing, and I got my time for this game from like a mid 25 to a mid 23. Okay, third world. It was my favorite as a kid. It's the Pirate's World. There's tons of secrets and a lot of extra lives hidden. We're gonna save this hobo, don't worry. Cash is just points, it doesn't really matter. Let's stay here so that this barrel destroys the wall. We're gonna go back there later. We need to get this guy killed, and now we're gonna turn it to the Grim Reaper again, because this is a destructible wall, and that makes the routes of the level much better. So as the Grim Reaper, I do a lot of damage, and I'm invisible. This guy's gonna get killed by a barrel. I will be also taking a shortcut here. These pirates are extremely strong, by the way. They're amongst the strongest enemies in the game. I need to get one of these guys over to the painter. Kill him, thank you. Let's take everything. There's gonna be a ghost. I want to lure him to this painter. Please kill him. Oh, the effect is already done. Okay, that's fine. I managed to kill all the guys I wanted. Also, I want to stick to 4 victims for the next level, so I still need to kill the last 2. But those are going to be pretty easy. Because I will use zombies for that. So there's a zombie here. It's pretty easy to lure. You should try to make sure that you do your movement right, because zombies can very easily get caught on corners, like door corners and stuff. So you have to manipulate them correctly. Yeah, that level was some sort of giant loop, because the door is located at the start. So yeah, that's why I routed it like that. So this is the only victim I'm going to save in this level. So we're going to be at 1 victim for the last 2 levels of this world. I have 10 keys, that should be enough. I'm going to still pick those 2 because they're right there. Alright, zombie, cool. So this guy is easy to kill, to get killed. Plasma gun, I will need it for the next boss. As I explained, it's very effective for some reason. Hey, nice, they killed him. I'm gonna take this. And that also, I probably don't need it, but yeah, better safe than sorry. This one is kind of tight in terms of number of lives. I'm missing a zombie. Okay. So here's something pretty nice. You can actually go behind this hobo. Oh, dude. Come on! It gets stuck on corners, I hate them. Thank you, alright, now we're good. I took some weapons, I probably don't need them, but okay. I'm gonna equip the red potion because it's gonna be extremely important for the next level. So the Grim Reaper has another property. He flies, and so thanks to that, I will not need to swim in the next level. The next 2 levels have a lot of water. Therefore, using the Grim Reaper will save a ton of time, because swimming is very slow, but flying is really fast. So now I'm gonna use the Grim Reaper just to avoid swimming, and that really saves a ton of time. There's just 1 victim left, and he's over there. So now in this level I'm gonna have to remember where the 2 potions are located. There's 2 potions I want to get. So one is there, I think. Okay, blue potion, and there's also 2 plasma guns I'm gonna get. One here. Potion and plasma. And just for the sake of being a bit less scared, let's pick up a 1-up. I should not need it, but we never know. Okay, I'm a little bit scared at this level. There's only 1 victim and he might die. If he dies, it's game over. It should not happen, but I might get extremely unlucky. Okay, it did not happen. If you move wrong, that pirate might kill the victim. It's extremely rare, and it happened to me once, just. Okay, I'm gonna get the plasma gun. Oh, the laser gun. Laser is really strong. It doesn't have a big firing rate though. And here, very important, get this red potion. If you're wondering what the other potions do, so the green potion damages you. That's all it does. It's poison. And there's also the question mark potion, which can do any of 4 things. Can do the same as blue, the same as red, the same as green, or a full heal. Okay, we're going to use all our plasma to this guy, because again it does 17 damage to him. But he has twice as much HP as the previous enemy, the previous boss. Okay, I'm gonna go up, wow, and use a blue potion to be invincible. So now I'm invincible, I'm inside his hitbox and I'm mashing my plasma gun away. And I'm gonna use all of it and then finish him up with laser. Laser also does 17 damage per hit to him. Oh, actually that was enough. All right, that's good. That's good news. 11 keys. That's a lot. I was really safe. I picked up more keys than I needed, but I still haven't really super optimized this game, and I tend to pick up a little bit more keys than I need. And also, I'd rather be safe for a marathon run. So, 4th world is the Middle Ages. Let's get everyone killed. So let's lure this armor to this victim, to this soldier guy. This armor to this other soldier guy. He takes his time. He doesn't really see me. There should be another armor somewhere. Let's take this. I want someone to kill him. Okay, there's an armed guy. Somebody else dies. That's nice. We're gonna kill everybody but 1 person. So who's the guy who died? Okay, he is alive. Let's take the key in the meantime. Here is just luck. Come on. He survives! 1 of the eyes, please. Thank you. There we go. And there I used the medikit, just for safety. Okay, something that I usually don't do for really serious record attempts. Well, okay, I do this, I get this guy killed, but usually I would go down and do the rest of the level, but I'm gonna go on the other side immediately, just to make sure that I can kill that armor guy, okay, because the problem is, the end is located here, and I'm not always certain that there's gonna be an armor enemy who spawns here. It's not always certain, it doesn't always happen, unfortunately. And if I don't have anyone to kill the last victim, then it's really a problem. Okay, she died, nice, okay. Dude, please come here. I'm gonna need you, I'm gonna need this smash cannon. That's like a mortar gun. It's gonna be useful for the next boss. I would need here this guy to kill the lady over there. Or she dies to... Oh, okay, nice, she dies to a skull. That does not always happen. Let's take off, I probably don't need this, but it's right here. And the king is the only victim I'm saving. Because he's basically the slowest to get killed. And if in this level you really want to go out of your way to kill everybody but 1. Because the next level is going to be extremely slow. Like, it's gonna be like a minute 30 slower if you have 2 victims to save instead of 1. And I'm not even kidding. The next level is extremely difficult, so that's why I'm saving an extra blue potion just for this. This is the level I hated in my childhood. It's really terrible. It's based on holes and jumps. It's really difficult to do correctly. Come on. So I'm gonna use a blue potion to be invincible, and I can walk on holes, basically. And I've saved the only victim. If I had another victim to save, it would be at the top left, and I would need to go to an entirely different part of the double, which is very, very long, just for that one victim. And thanks to the blue potion and having only one victim, this level, which I hated, is extremely fast. Okay, so this is an interesting boss, because there's a manipulation. If I place myself here in this sort of square, I'm gonna equip Mortar Gun. He's gonna wiggle a bit, maybe hit me. Ah, dude, that's unlucky. Okay, and now he's stuck, because his AI is perfect. I only have one blue potion left, and it's gonna be for the next level. So here, this boss cannot damage me yet. What he's supposed to do is go to the top, and then at some point he will flash down, he will go very, very fast, try to take me down. I have to skip to... I have to use a laser now. But if you placed yourself the way I did, this boss will be stuck, and he does not go down anymore. He can only damage me with throwing some flames at me. So I'm using medikits in order to heal myself from that. So I'm gonna equip my blue potion for the next level. Keep laser, but I will probably not use it too much. Hey look, there's 7 kings. And last world, I guess that's hell. First things first, use our last blue potion to become invincible so I can walk on holes. And that's much faster than actually doing the platforming, because platforming in this level, in this game, is difficult. Because of how momentum works. So here, there's only this level and then the boss, so it doesn't really matter to save all victims, you just need to have at least one of them saved. But maybe I'm gonna take this, because I'm almost dead. Yeah, I should be fine. So let's just go around and save everybody. Because after this level, we just have the final boss. So there's no optimization of victims, which can matter really. Here there's this extra life, but I'm not gonna need it. And to make a nice loop in this level, I'm killing myself here, using the invincibility after my death to go over the hole, take the last victim, and go to the door. So that optimizes the routing for this level. And finally, the final boss. We're gonna turn into Grim Reaper, and this is gonna be a mash fest. This is the best use of all the resources that I could find. This game is really difficult to optimize because there's a lot of resources that you have, and they have different uses. I have exactly 2 red potions left, and that's going to be barely enough to finish him off. So I'm mashing like hell right now. Actually, interestingly, this does a lot of damage, but still, it does not have as much DPS as a mortar gun or laser gun if you really spam them very fast. It's still very efficient though, don't get me wrong. But the problem is, this boss is actually extremely dangerous, and the fact that I'm using the Grim Reaper, which makes me invincible, is extremely valuable. It makes it just easy. If I were to use mortar gun or laser gun and spam them at the boss, it would be extremely difficult to survive, and I would be hit all the time, so that would probably be much harder. Maybe that would be a good strategy for a task. So I'm sorry that you cannot really see what the boss looks like. Okay, here you can see it. Look at this Mo 7 crushing him. I don't know what this guy is, some sort of demon vampire thing. Like the Lord of the Underground or whatever. And fine. Okay, a low 25. I can take that. Okay, that run went really well. My PB for this is a mid 23. I think 23:38 or so. I don't remember. But it uses harder strategies. Like, it does not take the safety blue potion I take in the 3rd level. So what it does instead is I use the question mark potions and hope that one of them is gonna give me a blue potion effect. But unfortunately, you can die with them, because if you get the green potion effect, it's actually poison. So yeah, my route counts on good luck at the end. So this was Ghoul Patrol. I'd really love for other people to join the fun, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only runner of this. And this is a game which is interesting to route, because there's tons of things about it. There's keys that you have to route, there's potions, weapons, which have different efficiency on different bosses. So there's a lot of aspects that you have to balance. So this is the way I'm doing it. But there might be some stuff I missed. There might be some better routes, better ideas. So yeah, feel free to try this game. It's actually pretty fun with a friend. And maybe find some ideas that I missed. It would be nice if someone joined the fun of running Ghoul Patrol. And you know what? I think we have Mr. Nuts as the next run. So if you guys don't know what Mr. Nuts is, you're in for a treat. Oh, by the way, thank you for playing Victory Hand. Okay, let's go. There's nothing else after that. It just loops back to the beginning. Mr. Nuts. So as a French, I'm pretty proud to present to you this game, which was made by a French team of Ocean Montpellier. This is a pretty typical platformer. It's really fast-paced, very responsive controls, and first and foremost, I'm gonna go to the options, change the controls a little bit, so that my running is automatic. So I don't need to use a button, my character will run all the time, and that's what you want for a speedrun. And also I'm gonna switch the language to French, because I discovered like a year or two ago that it was actually a tiny bit faster than English. This game is really colorful, very pretty, has fantastic music, really. And it's really fun. It's not as easy as it might look, though. It's a cute game, but it's actually kind of hard. So I hope this is gonna go alright. It's gonna be an any% run.